Okay, thanks everybody. My name's Dan Jackson, and thanks for everybody for coming. People will start joining in throughout the next little while, but I wanted to get on with it. So at today's webinar, we'll have Loretta, Irina, Busola, Nadine, and Arundhati speak today on the pandemic era brand search. Lightning Talks on Growth.
Hello, everyone. My name is Busola, and I'm a market researcher and consumer behavior specialist. I currently run a research company called Versa Research. So today, I'm going to briefly take you through the changes in North American consumer behavior that we are finding as a result of the pandemic and how this is creating category winners and losers. So although many people are comparing what we are experiencing now to the Great Recession of 2008, where an estimated 2.3 million jobs were lost in the US and consumer spending drastically declined, what we are experiencing now and to come in the next 18 months is different and more drastic. Different how? People are worried about their physical health and safety. The world will enter into a recession where millions will lose their jobs. Income and spending will also be slashed. And this realization is increasing high arousal of negative emotions such as fear and anxiety, which is leading to drastic changes in consumer behavior. So, what are some of the changes that we are seeing? First off, let's talk about the data used for this slide. Online surveys among 1,000 adults in North America in April 2020 was conducted by a research company called Gut Research. The survey was used to measure consumers' behavior and mindset. What did they find? With the rapid spread of COVID-19, many people were reminded of the fragility of life and started to check in with family members and friends. Those they love and are familiar with are a source of positivity and normalcy in their lives. With many people on unpaid leave, many with jobs lost, many facing job security, and many simply just facing the fear of the unknown, more and more people are prioritizing essential products and services. When people go to the stores to buy essentials, they don't have time or the mental capacity to pick up packages, read them, and evaluate the claims. As such, they are choosing brands they are familiar with. In addition to this, people are worried about the spread of COVID and are also going for brands that they trust. Many small businesses have been hit hard, and small businesses in Canada actually make up 97.9% of Canadian firms, according to Reuters. So it is essential to communities and the economy for them to stay afloat. Consumers are realizing this and are supporting small businesses. And finally, in-home everything. As people were forced to stay home for long periods, they started learning how to do things they would normally pay someone else to do. People started providing self-care services to themselves at home, for example, hairstyling. They started cooking and baking more at home. This do-it-yourself movement started from a need, and we expect it to last for a while. So to identify category winners and losers, we used data from Nielsen, where they tracked consumption patterns and helped identify categories that were growing and those that were not in comparison to baseline. We also used data from BCG, Boston Consulting Group, where they conducted an online survey of consumers in 5 countries, China, Italy, France, the UK, and US, asking about future changes in their spending patterns for the next 6 months. Because of stay-at-home orders, working from home, and shut borders, what we see is many usage occasions beginning to fade. Categories such as the following are not doing well. Personal care, especially makeup. But within personal care, we see an exception for hair color, which is doing really well. And we can assume it's because more people are styling their hair themselves at home. Luxury products is not doing well. Apparel, especially clothing and shoes, automobile, especially cars, hospitality, especially hospitals, and the travel and tourism industry, and out-of-home entertainment such as zoos and cinemas. So what categories are doing well? Because of the stay-at-home orders and the increased desire to strengthen immunity, desire for proper hygiene and also working from home, we see many usage occasions intensify. Categories such as groceries, especially canned and packaged foods, are doing really well. Vitamins and supplements, household products, especially cleaning supplies, alcohol is doing really well. E-payments, e-commerce, delivery services, and digital services such as Netflix. So these categories that are doing well are being profitable and successful because they provide a product or service that fits in directly to the changing consumer behavior. For example, groceries. Groceries are fitting directly into the behavior of prioritizing essentials, and even the brands within the grocery category that are successful are those that people are familiar with and those they trust. Vitamins and supplements are growing out of a worry and anxiety towards physical health. Household products are also growing out of worry and anxiety, but towards hygiene and cleanliness. And e-payments, e-commerce, and delivery services are fitting directly into the behavior of in-home everything. Thank you.